I just got done using the new Super Yeti Fireball Army, and it feels pretty good. You will notice the first few raids, I am still kind of learning the army. I haven't done it a whole lot, so I'm still kind of getting the hang of how they funnel. It seems like it's harder to funnel them than Super Witches, which seems odd. But towards the end, we start crushing it. This 99% fail at the end, I totally whiffed my fireball, and it went in the completely wrong direction, and we still were able to come back and get really close. But definitely the army's strong. Give me a few raids as you're watching to let me warm up, and then the last several attacks are pretty good. But anyway, let's get into the video. Ever since the release of the Super Yetis, I've been kind of dabbling with a whole bunch of different armies, and this Fireball one has probably been the most consistent for me in terms of strength and overpowering and having overkill for the base, as well as not time filling, because it seems like, for me at least, time has been the biggest issue. Let me go ahead and push play. This is basically the Super Witch attack with healers, but using Super Yetis instead of the Super Witches. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a tiny Warden Walk here to start this raid out. We're going to get a couple of defenses so that I can get that Builder Hut, because that's going to clear a whole bunch of nice defenses, also setting a great funnel. And then I am going to have my Warden come down. I do have the Giant Arrow on the Queen because it seems like Invis bases are starting to kind of become popular again a little bit. I'm basically using her to get the Super Yetis to go inside of the base. I don't need a great funnel or anything, because I would like, if I can, to use the Troop Launcher with this army. And that way I get more Coco Loons as well as some Yetis with the army. But if you feel like you're going to have your queen get overwhelmed very quickly at the start, you can use a Siege Barracks with this Clan Castle as well. I use my King ability early on so that I can use a jump spell later on, because I can guarantee that I can use my jump spell whenever I want, but I can't guarantee that I'll be able to keep my king alive to be able to open up walls on the back end. So that's my thought process there. And then after kind of the initial part of the attack, one little change that I've made, so I'll just highlight the equipment and everything here, is I have 3 giants with my army here. And I basically use those almost like you do ice golems when you're using bat spells to overwhelm a base to distract the wizard towers and stuff. I use the giants to distract the defenses for the royal champion as she's going along the back end, just so she takes a little bit less damage, and ideally the spirit fox takes less damage so that I don't have to worry about it. Now obviously this multi-inferno is so far into the base that I'm not going to be able to really get that anyway, so with a giant anyway. So you'll see me tank for some of those defenses. This is the idea here, right? I will put the giant over there to tank for that scatter shot, put one on the left hand side just in case that other one dies. But that's the idea, right? To use these giants to make sure that my royal champion's ability stays intact as long as I can. But if you looked at the attack at the start of this video, I ended with a minute left. I'm going to swag my royal champion ability as well as a rage spell. So this has been a very dominant army for me, and we're going to take it into the Legend League and see if we can have just as much success there. That was a mouthful. I don't know why. It doesn't even seem that hard to say. Let's go in, though. All right, here's a snapshot of the army. Here's the Clan Castle. Again, you can use a Siege Barracks if you think your queen's going to get overwhelmed right at the start, but I think the Troop Launcher will help with time, as well as provide additional tanking and damage from the Yetis and everything like that, as well as help provide or protect the healers a little bit. So let's go ahead and dive in, and this will be hit number 1. All right, where do we want to fireball here? Man, the multi-archer tower would be great because I can get the Clan Castle, but I almost just like to get a quick, easy fireball anytime I'm doing this attack and not worry about too much hassle in terms of... So I think I'll fireball this multi-inferno. Well, I get an expo if I come from this side, and then I can actually... That's actually what we're going to do. We're going to launch a very fast fireball. We'll do a tiny Warden Walk here just to make sure that this funnel gets set. Once this goes down, I think we'll be okay. Oh, let's put the... Oh, man, can I get away with... We'll put like 1 giant with you, too. I still think I would rather use the Troop Launcher. We can use the poison down here because I... don't need to use it on the other side. Queen's probably going to go down. Wish my king would go somewhere useful. King, go into like that multi-archer area. Oh, I don't want my warden to die. Wish something would heal him. We're going to freeze that fire spitter so that we can get him in. Holy cow, these balloons are wrecking me. Okay, we're out of the range of that fire spitter now, I think. I think the queen set a good enough funnel to where we should be okay. Oh, the king is walking? Okay, he goes in. Queen will die here soon, though, so that's unfortunate. That's going to have to be a good king ability. Let's go ahead and freeze the town hall in this. And then we'll send the royal champion a little earlier than I normally would to hopefully funnel these guys into this base. Let's rage right here. And again, I've got holy cow, look at that back end. We've got a jump though. We'll put the jump here because I won't really need it anywhere else. We'll put an invis with you guys. And then I've got a super wall breaker. The Yetis will live quite a while, right? But we do want to make sure that we can protect the royal champion, I think, if we can. This kid kind of scary. Can we get that ricochet cannon down? If we could, that's actually a big deal. And the multi in front. Oh, okay, we might still get this one. A couple little defenses left. All right, that one was a little scary. I probably should have used a siege barracks here. I feel like that probably would have been better to keep my queen alive and make that funnel a little bit better. But, I mean, we got the triple. I also probably could have done a walk and been a little riskier to get a better fireball. But I kind of hate doing that. But, again, we get a triple. What I could have done in this, it's kind of hard to analyze very quickly during a raid. But if I fireballed one of these builder huts here, that would have gotten the CC, the multi-arch tower, the monolith, probably a hero if I got lucky, and set a really good funnel as well. And I could just walk this wizard tower, use my 3 invis spells or whatever if I wanted to on the mortars and the multi-arch tower to get either one. Or I could walk a little bit longer and try and get the archer tower as well and save myself an invis spell. That's probably what I should have done looking back, because that was a pretty close raid. But again, I mean, we got the triple right. So, all right, here I think we get a pretty... Well, I want to say easy, but it's not. So one, well, okay, so if I... Okay, we're going to launch a quick fireball again. Oh, I thought it would get the CC for some reason. What am I thinking? Let's just launch a giant arrow here. I want to force these guys into this compartment. We'll wall break for my queen too. Oh, we need to put the apprentice warden down. Oh, I need to put my king down too. We're going to put the king ability down now. That way I can just make sure I get things to go to the middle. We are going all over the place here. Okay, let's poison headhunters and everything. Let's just rage right here where everything's going to be heading. Royal champion down here, I guess, because we kind of have to. Where are we going? We've got some healers left. This was so sloppy. I thought I would get the CC with that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I've got one more giant. Let's send that ahead. I've got my royal champion ability still, which is really nice. Dude, that fire spitter wrecked every healer. That really sucks. Let's use a baby dragon here and here. Still have my royal champion ability, by the way. Okay, we're going to get that ricochet cannon. Oh, royal champion's going to go to ability. And everything's not with her anymore. Oh, this really sucks. I don't know why I thought that would get the CC. Dang it. I think I for sure failed this one, right? There's no way. Although the Super Yetis are good against single Infernos because they'll reset the target if there's any Electromites left, right? So that's nice. Or that. It's honestly... Well, it might not even be a time fail. There's a lot of time. There's no way this triples, right? No way. I've got 2 Super Yetis. 3 Super Yetis? Oh, okay, man. They do a lot of damage. Yeah, look, they're all dying so fast now. Dang, that's actually so close. That's crazy how screwed this attack was, but man, that just... I should have just went for an easier fireball if I knew that wouldn't get the CC. I would have just fireballed like the ricochet cannon or something easier. And then my funnel was awful because I didn't put my king down. I'm switching from a giant arrow. I'm not going to use the giant arrow anymore. I feel like the funnel's just not as good. I'd rather have a good funnel than be able to trigger invisibility spells 1 out of every 8 raids. So I'm going to make that change. Dang, 96%? That's crazy with how bad I did this attack. Yeah, I think Magic Mirror is just better. We're going to use that. I'm just, don't even want to mess with the other stuff. Yep, and we don't even get an invis base. Might not even get 1 invis base today, so. Where do we fireball here? Okay, so funnel's obviously something we want to, okay, even just the mortar here. Yeah, fantastic funnel. Gets 2 ricochet cannons. And then we'll get this one collector here. We'll wall break right here. Oh, that was actually kind of close. And we'll set the funnel right here. And since we've got the magic mirror, this won't be an issue. Probably should freeze this. Get a little bit more value out of these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and poison you. Rage right here. We want to pop our king ability a little earlier on, but save the jump for when I really need it on the back end of the base. We're going to be frozen up here for a little bit. Maybe I'll invis these guys just so they don't take a ton of damage from these multi-infernos and stuff. Okay, let's just pop the king ability now. Alleviate some of the damage anyway. I think we have access to those walls there. Yeah, let's rage right here too. Let's go ahead and send the Royal Champion in. This is where these giants come really in handy, because I'll put them here to distract this ricochet cannon. You can see that. That is a good example of why I have that there. And then she'll go invisible again. And we shouldn't take hardly any damage from that. Dude, that freaking... Okay. Monolith goes down. Let's put a wizard here. Actually, a minion too, because that expo will get that. And then we're kind of relying on the Royal Champion to carry through the rest of the base. But that's kind of the idea with these giants, right? Is to allow her to be able to do that. And, well, it's going to be a little scary. We'll freeze the expo and the multi-archer tower. I can save it one more time, I think. We should go invisible one more time. Spirit Fox, are you kidding? What the what? Okay, we'll go to ability here, but I think we should have enough to overwhelm it at this point. Yeah, we've just got the scatter shot left. Okay, that one was a little close too. We got a lot of time though. Ooh, wow, okay. Jeez, these have all been so close. I feel like I crushed all my bases with this. And now I freaking can't do it in Legend League. Well, I guess we get 2 out of 3 triples. The other one was really close. Yeah, 100% the magic mirror was better here. It helped finish that funnel, make sure everything goes into the inside. Perfect. And one thing this attack is very fast. You can see, even though we have only the Royal Champ for the last half of this, she's still just cleaning up a whole bunch of trash buildings and stuff, right? And we have 30 seconds left. One thing I am wondering now, maybe I'm settling with my fireball a little too much. Should I be looking for more value than that? Okay, we do have an invis base. That's okay. We're okay with that. We knew the risk. Oh my gosh, if I could get... Yeah, okay. This is what I'm going to do. There's probably Teslas here. Boom. Wait, oh, I messed up my earthquakes. Dang it. Is there a builder hut there? No, there's not. We just want these guys to go inside. That's all the magic mirror needs to do, is get these guys to go inside of this base. Yeah. I might have to pop my king ability early on, because I really, that really, oh, I guess there's not much in terms of defenses here. So maybe that's okay with me. What is happening with the pathing of everything? Okay, there's a furnace. So we're gonna just put the fire, or the poison on the CC. Freak if I can talk. Oh, I need to put my troop launcher down. That's probably a good idea. Okay, when are we gonna trigger this CC? Okay, let's put it. Oh, can we get the town hall down at least before that goes down? Okay, we'll get a lot of it down. Let's put the Royal Champion down over here. My phone's activating, listening to me for some reason. I don't know what do you want from me, phone? call the Royal Champion. All the hogs got wrecked, but I had to use her ability because the Minion Prince was there. Dude, I got wrecked this base. What the heck? What happened? Okay, the Yetis will get that fire spitter, which is nice. Can I go invisible one more cycle? No, that does suck. Yeah, that's a decent wall break because it'll get us out of that compartment. We might actually still triple this. Kate, phone, what are you like? It's like lighting up, trying to tell me stuff. You, King, please, use your brain. Good thing Yetis are freaking unkillable almost. Look at this. We might still triple. There's a unicorn healing something. It's healing a... Oh, no. We're going to walk around and get the scatter shot last, which really sucks. No, go in, Yetis. Oh, no. Dude, they're so slow. Oh, my gosh. Go faster. Run. Do something useful. Dude, all of these, I'm like barely skating by the skin of my teeth. What the heck? Dude, the Yetis are so tanky, though. They should be fine. And we've got the Phoenix. If we can get the air defense, then the Phoenix should be able to help out a lot. Okay, perfect. My gosh. Wait, are we? Okay, we've got one scatter shot left. Please. They do a lot of damage, too. Dude, my funneling sucks. I don't know how to freaking attack you guys. Oh, my gosh. There we go. We got the triple. We're 3 for 4, but almost 0 for 4. Or I need to get my act together. I can't freaking attack today. All right, where do we fireball here? Okay, I think easy fireball. We're just gonna get this multi-archer tower. That doesn't get the monolith. But we just invis this wizard tower. You know, why would I invis the wizard tower if I can just attack it? Yeah, that makes sense. That clears that whole compartment. Oh, we need to freeze that monolith so that it doesn't actually destroy me. Okay, that's a good wall break. Please make that. That would be a good funnel. Finally, for once in the whole day. Okay, perfect. We set the funnel right this time. I probably will pop my king ability like right when he gets to the expo. Oh, well, okay. He got stuck on a tornado and it freaked me out. Okay, let's just poison here. We're actually going to freeze this CC2. That way we're in a rage. And then actually we'll jump over the back end like right there. And then where can I put the Royal Champion where she'll kind of be tanked for? Okay, let's go. Let's put a baby dragon there. Okay, this one should be just absolutely crushed, I'm thinking. Unless something crazy happens. But we've got... Dude, all of our healers died. Dude, my healers just do not live with this attack. I even have the freaking troop launcher filled with loons and stuff, too, and they still don't live. We've got 3 invisibility spells, though. Yeah, this was wrecked. This was fast. We're a minute and a half in and almost done. Yeah, this one was just destroyed. Perfect. There we go. We finally had one go well. Warden died at the end, but get wrecked. There we go. That one felt good. That was a pretty good fireball and an easy funnel. By the way, the reason I picked this side instead of the other was because there's a Giga Bomb, and I'd rather not go through the Giga Bomb if I don't have to, right? All right. We finally had one go well. Let's see if we can keep it up. Oh, of course. Well, luckily for me, this one's pretty easy to deal with. So I might not get the builder huts, but that's fine. What's like the range of this? I might draw some of this CC too, but... Boom! Get wrecked. Okay, I'm using my Coco Loons. Oh, don't use that. Okay, we want you guys to break into this compartment here. Because I'm going to put my queen here. Dude, holy cow. That's just, luckily we're going to be healed up, and this really is not that scary. And the Ice Column freezes everything. Okay, let's pop the queen ability. And we'll use a baby dragon to kind of help get her into the base a little bit. We'll put one giant down. She should be heading to the left here, and we'll have that tank for her a little bit. Okay, let's use the troop launcher. Actually, this is one raid where I will use my jump to get things into the middle of the base. I'm going to use my king ability once we can get the town hall down without kind of an issue. Okay, well, we're going to just activate this now. Town hall's dead, essentially, right? Not really much I have to worry about here. Okay, we got to go through some walls, but I have another wall breaker, so not a big deal. We're going to wait till they break through that one. Let's put it... You freak, may as well just poison you. Okay, that's a good wall break. We'll use our giants here with our queen, but yeah, we're going to try and swag the royal champion this raid. Wait, what? Was the royal champion attacking my queen and then she just gave up? I'll take that. I don't really mind that at all. Oh, dude, that does so much damage. Get wrecked. We swag a spell and a royal champion. There we go. Pretty easy base though, right? Well, if you can hear Blink-182 in the background, that's just my wife, so I'll ignore that. She's just jamming out, I guess. Yeah, all right. We're going to finish strong, I hope. Freaking, where do you fireball here? Just what? Luckily, if I can just path my king into the core, earthquake boots and invisibility spells should really work really well. So what we're going to do... Yeah, Blink-182. It's good taste. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. What's my age again? All right. We're going to fireball the... Whoa! That was the deadest baby dragon in the world. Bam. Okay. Well, I guess we're going this way. We can use one earthquake here, though. Let's freeze everything. Yeah, that should be good. All right, let's poison the CC. We get that single Inferno 2 for how, I don't really know how. Is there anything that can attack that minion? Oh, okay, Minion Prince died. Not really sure what happened to him, but... Okay, go to the air sweeper. Yes. We'll put a jump right here. Well, right there, if I can put it right. There we go. Wish something would get that fire spitter. Wait, where's my royal champion? Oh, dude, she got wrecked by something. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, let's rage these guys. Let's just freeze this. Okay, good. I thought I whiffed my freeze for a second. We'll put one more giant up here to tank. The royal champion will head up there in just a second. This one's crushed too. It was maybe a tiny bit sloppy, but yeah, again, the funnel's really like maybe the most important part of this attack, right? The value you get the fireball obviously is important if you can get it, but the funnel's more important. And this, I think, proves that. Man, we still have a ton of time left. This is unreal. And 3 invisibility spells. Holy. Get freaking wrecked. What?
That was easy.
Nice. Okay, the last 3 raids have felt really good. I might have to make a little insert at the beginning of this video saying like, I sucked for the first half, but after I warmed up, we did good. All right, we've got one more raid. I can still go like 311 or something like that, which is really good. All right, let's dive in. This is the last hit of the day. Oh man, if I could get... We can get a sick fireball here. Wait, does the builder hut get the clay castle? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is so risky. We're men though, okay? What? That was really closer. There's no freaking way. Oh my gosh. Wait, I didn't get the... Oh, I haven't put both earthquakes down. Oh, please tell me you get that ricochet cannon still. Gosh, dang it. Well, let's just wall break here. And what we'll do is We'll just charge through the base right here, I guess. Please don't walk, king. Yes, please break through the wall. That's exactly what I wanted. We're going to put the queen down here. Obviously, we don't really need to have her tank for much, right? I feel like... Yeah, let's pop the king ability now to help alleviate some of the... Man, of course the freaking monolith. Of course the monolith targets my king. Okay, we're going to put the royal champion down here to help get the town hall because nothing else is going to get it. We're going to jump here because that's where everything's heading. Okay, royal champion, get the town hall, please. Okay, rage here. We're hoping we can clear this stuff so the royal champion can carry us on the back. This still might work. Look at how much stuff I've got left. Oh, I really wanted to save that freeze, but I want my Warden's Rage gem still. We got a lot of stuff. We've got 3 giants and a bunch of headhunters, though. So I can tank and then have my royal champion. Oh, the giant doesn't get that monolith. That really sucks. I don't want to have my royal champion get really unhealthy. Oh, please, royal champion. Okay, she deals with... We just need something that can deal with the minion prince a little bit. Oh, Yeti, please. Get a monolith. Is it going to be able to get it? Queen's alive. I didn't even notice that. Oh, get the monolith. What? Oh, no. Can the Yetis get that? Or do they have any electromites left? Probably not. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a 99% fail. There's no way they get those walls before the monolith kills them. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. No way. That has to be the unluckiest fail ever. I will say, though, keep in mind, this raid started off with the whiffed fireball. I got to look at that replay. I knew it was a risk. I'm pulling my freaking ruler out. Do I have a ruler in here? Where's the freaking fireball? Freaking launch. Okay, where's the ruler? I know it's here somewhere. We're using this freaking pen, okay? Okay, it's like right there on the pen there. Yep, yeah, okay. It is. But then if I put the warden down a little further, I was worried this wizard tower would be closer. So that's where I thought the optimal spot would be. Dang it. I should have just... So considering that that's how that raid started, honestly, I will have to say that the raid did pretty well still. Anyway, wait, what do we go today? We still go above 300, right? 303, not bad. I go really positive today. So, wait, I think I have 1 defense. Yeah, so, but we're finishing at about 5,700. Dang, that really sucks. Anyway, I feel like the army's really good. Don't whiff your fireball. Just don't be risky. I even said I was going to be risky before I even launched it. And then just get your funnel right, and you should crush it with this attack. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.